welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future. Trade in all our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal. As long as you are on SIM, we're not responsible for your trade. The market is doing beautifully. The Nasdaq is coming to, listen to this, between the two yellow lines. If you notice, between the two yellow lines, this means you should not, once the Nasdaq enter those two yellow lines, you should not take any more trades. And then we're gonna have profit taken on the institutional number 21,845. And there is a good potential to even hit the target 21,876 profit taken. And that will be your mission for this morning. This is the max you're going to get out of the Nasdaq. However, on the ES, we still have to suffer with the 6,083. The target is 6,086.75 institutional number. So at this moment we are at 10 o'clock. So we are expecting by 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes, we will be hitting the target 1 and target 2. As long as the Nasdaq above this number 21,781, you stay on the plus, you stay on taking a long, pull back, re-entry long. Remember that. And be careful, do not take short. For the Nasdaq, the one we use every day between 10 and 11, we try to make 1,000. What we are going to do, we already hit the first 1,000 and we'll try to now use it for the second round, trying to see if we can manage to get 1,000 on the next between 10 and 11, which right now is coming to the support area, which the auto trade will take a long. And here you go, speaking of a devil, taking a long. So this is a perfect re-entry long on the Nasdaq.
Order filled.
And we will take another entry here. If the market did not go to your direction, he will take another one and get out of that trade immediately. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. And then try to re-engage to the market and try to find a new target and a new entry. As you notice here, is trying to re-engage to the market. And the minute he closed that trade, he will re-engage again to the market, and is trying. Right now, there is no short trade. It's just a pullback re-entry. And we will see. Okay, now we are in a really deep trouble with that trade. Really deep trouble. Let's see if it's going to keep adding to the fib line and trying to recover from a painful pain here, and then we'll sort out the problem by itself. This break here was not expected, but staying on that number is okay. It's gonna recover from that number and get out of that trade as soon as possible. It's really struggling. Let's see. Let's buy the tick. There we go. So the first trade we had, and now he took a short, broke even. We had 2 losing trades, 2 winning trades, 3 winning trades, and now we are just 135 down on it. And it's just going to readjust to the market direction. This was not expected to break this line, and it did. The market is changing. There is no short on the ES. Absolutely, look at this. There is a lot of support, and there is no short on the ES. is going to come back and go up. That's no problem. And the same thing with the Nasdaq. There is no short on the Nasdaq, so be careful. There is no short on the Nasdaq. It is just a re-entry long. At the moment we recovered. We had two losing trade, 3 winning trades, and now we had 1 small trade. Now we recovered. We are only 95 down, and I think we're going up. And here it is. We need to see breaking even. It's about to break even. The market is really nasty today. Let's see. Be careful, there is no short. There is no short below that number here, 21,741. There is no short. The maximum to this trade is right there, 21742. This is there is no short on the ES. The ES on hold, there is no trade. There is no short on the ES, as we said. It's coming right up again. Again, the Nasdaq by 11 o'clock plus minus. We will hit the 21,845 institutional number. Absolutely, there is no short. If we look on the lines, there are a lot of support, You need some major news for this market to break all those lines. And at this moment, I don't see any. Let me see. There is a high. Okay, Mr. President is speaking at 3:03 p.m. and this is a long way. It's too early. So if he's speaking at 3 o'clock, we are done by 11 o'clock. So we still have a long time before we stop and hold all our trades. And let's see. So we're going up, and we're going to hit this target, and this auto trade is suffering today. He took a short, and it is struggling on that trade. He tried to reverse it from the resistance and is struggling on that trade. So it seems like we're gonna have a problem with those. He tried to reverse the market and it didn't work the way it's supposed to. And now we're climbing to target 1 as we expected by 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes. The CL is okay. ES not running smoothly. What else? I mean, the ES is. I'm running the ES on a very thin ice, and let's see the ES. The ES on the same auto trade on the 7 range already got 712, and he's taking a short. If we look at the trades, he took beautiful snap here. That's what really helped him when the ES took this direction, broke even. There is not much, but when the ES went from here to here, helped us get in 712, and now he is going short on that one. So there is a possibility for this ES to close at the $1,000. On the NASDAQ, we are still on $355. And if you notice, he took a short, the NASDAQ went long, he closed, he took a long, and now it seems like the NASDAQ is recovering and is going to hit wall to wall with 21,823. So he is, if you notice, is struggling on that trade because the NASDAQ is not moving. Finally it moved, but the problem with that trade is going to stop at 21,823, and there's not much at this moment. It's 10:14. We're expecting to hit the target 1 before 11 o'clock and the target 2 by 11 o'clock, and we are done for the morning session. So let's see if this NASDAQ able to break that line. We'll put them on the side, and the auto trade already broke even, so that's mean we are on a free trade. And we're waiting for a little spike in the market. We're not getting it so far. And the ES is still sitting sideways. On the 5 range, already got 700 because of this movement here. And then this is it, there is nothing. And he took a short, and you can see what happened to the short. So there is nothing. On the swing trading, we are okay. We are on 5,400 on the swing trading. Scalping is a struggling market. So it seems like the NASDAQ is not gonna make it. It's gonna break even. And then the ES 5 range, it might Let's see what happened. So they're both, I mean, this one is short, is about to get out, and this one is long, and it is also about to get out. This is how horrible the market is. So let's see who's going. I mean, this is really, they are taking the trades the opposite direction of each other. So one of them is long and one of them is short and should go to the same direction. So let's see which one is going to be knocked out and which one is going to stay long. It seems like the NASDAQ is going to take off. Let's look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is going to stop at 21,824. And there we go. We start getting up with that trade. It's about time. The ES is doing well, $712. And it takes a couple more trades. Okay, it seems like the ES is going to stop immediately. Let's see if this NASDAQ across. If the NASDAQ across this 21,824, we are hitting the institutional target immediately, profit taken on the institutional target. So let's see what happened when the market comes right at my crosser here, 21,823. And this is the biggest question right there. If we notice the pressure, the momentum in the market, the buyers over the sellers, everything start turning the green, is getting stronger, but somehow the ES is not responding with the same direction as the ES. So there is a little volatility. I'm not sure if this trend able to break the 21,823. If it's not, it's going back to the 21,789 and 20,776. So we'll see. There are still both of them trading against each other. This one is long and the ES is short. This is amazing. I don't know which one is going to win, but one of them has to make money. You know, I don't know. I mean, the ES today is doing much better than the NASDAQ. Usually, the NASDAQ within 10 minutes, you should be getting your $1,000, but not today. You're struggling. And seems like it's selling both of them, and the market cannot figure out which direction they want to go. Okay, the NASDAQ is finished. Mr. Powell speaking now. I don't have it here. Yeah, you have more access. I cannot access too many things when I'm on the YouTube. But if you say so, I believe you. And let's see if the ES, maybe, if this ES hit this target, that means it's going to hit the 1,000. Okay, so Mr. Paul is speaking right now. I don't have it here. Wait a minute. No, I don't have it. It's gone. Probably it was an early warning. I didn't see it. Okay, seems like the ES is going to hit the 1,000, and that's fine. There is not much short on the ES. The max you can hit on this target is right there, 6,071, and the second target will be 6,067 if you are short on the ES. But there is not much. There is no short on the ES. There is no short on the NASDAQ. It's only pullback re-entry. Only pullback re-entry. That's it. Stay long. There is no short at this moment. And the long is not strong trend. You have to be aware of it. Finally, the ES taken off, and the ES closed trade, and we are on 737.50 on the ES. Seems like we are climbing to the target one. Profit taken at 21,845. The target 2 also for the morning. Target 3 is for the afternoon. There is only 1, 2, 3 targets. That's it for the whole day. Target 3 for the afternoon, 1 and 2 around 11 o'clock. And now we are going in the right direction. Profit taken at 21,846. This is struggling struggling with that number, 21,819. And we'll see if he is able to break it. And then we have this one here. You can see the Nasdaq is struggling with this resistance at 21,819. Once we break it, we have much better situation. Do not take long below the resistance line. Please do not take long before the resistance line.
Target filled.
With our trades on this Nasdaq, we are going in the circle. We took a short. It was 2 losing trade, 2 winning trades, and now it's taking long. And we had little over 300, and now we are 215 up. And if it has nothing to do with this auto trade, if the Nasdaq break the resistance, that trade is gonna make money. If the Nasdaq not able to break that resistance, that trade is not going to make money. It's nothing about your auto trade. Question is, like one gentleman asked me, and it is supposed to the auto trade figure out everything. How the auto trade going to figure out if this Nasdaq able to break this resistance or not? We don't know if this Nasdaq going to able to break. How you want the auto trade figure out if he's going to break it? You can add anything you want on the auto trade. Still, it's not 100% sure that is able to break that resistance sometimes, because it depends also on the ES, if it's responded with it or not. So now we cross the first bridge, and we need to cross the second bridge to hit the target 1 institutional number. For the ES auto trade, fall asleep, is not taking any trade. We're still at 737.5. There is nothing, no trade. He took a short trade and then broke even. There is nothing in that. So now it is the second bridge is 21,833, and if we are not, we have a problem. And here it is. The Nasdaq is sinking again, probably. We'll see from the resistance level. The swing trading is doing good. On the swing trading, we have 6,400, 500. Scalping is a struggling market today. Okay, we're crossing it, and if we are crossing that, that means we are hitting the institutional number. Be careful, there is a profit taken on the institutional number one. It's 21,845. The ES, if you notice, had the same problem before. I don't believe in double resistance, double support. What happened to triple support, triple resistance, double top, double bottom? I don't understand all those. I think this is baby talk, but it happened before that the ES was not able to break it, and now finally, there we go. We managed to break it, and look, target 1 is 1028, and we're going to hit target 3, and it seems like we are able to manage to close that trade on $1,000. The ES still fall asleep, is not taking any trade at this moment. We're still on under 737.5, and here it is. We had a bad start on that auto trade, and it hit minus on the first trade, and then if you notice how the Nasdaq stopped on the target 1, you can see how the Nasdaq stopped on target 1. Look, and we told you it's a profit taking, and look at this. It worked like Rolex, and here it is. Profit taking on target 1 is 1029. It will be pulling back and going back and crossing the target 1 and climbing to target 2. Simple. I can get a guy from a bodega doing this. Drunk as hell. So, and here it is, a little pullback, and now we are going to cross profit taking on target 1, and now we need to tango with the target 2, and now it's 10:30. We have 30 minutes to hit the target 2. That's it. The ES auto trade is still falling asleep. It's not taking any ES trade. There is no calculation. It's still on the side, and we're still 73750. Profit taken on target 1, we were aware of it. As we see, the target 1 hit, and nothing happened above the target 1, profit taken. And now the Nasdaq is going to climb to target 2 by 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes. For the swing trading, we are up to 8,000 on the swing trading. We can see it is 8,200. And is going to drop. And the ES took a short trade finally. And now we are 675, and now taking a long trade from the support area, of course. And on the ES already tried to take a short. The target on that trade short, if he breaks, used to be resistant, now is support, 6,079. If you break that, we're going directly to the 6,073. So he just took a short trade, and this is a high risk trade because the Nasdaq is holding above the support area. So it is a wishy-washy trade. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think so. The ES able to break that. If we look at the momentum on the corner, the buyers over the sellers all in green. There is just the 1 minute is in red, but the 1 minute there is a potential to change direction. So I cannot count on the 1 minute as much as I can count on the 10, 15, and 30 minutes, because those, they don't change every other minute. So this is a really interesting to see if this trade is gonna make it or not on the ES. Also, those auto trades built to trade Autotrade micro account with it, so you will not damage your account if you don't know what you're doing. As you know, the ES is like you're going to the dentist. It's just sitting on idle, doing nothing. I hate a trade. When you take a trade on any auto trade and it's not going directly to your direction immediately, the longer you stay on that trade, the more it's going to be against you. I really hate it when the trade doesn't go. This means the longer it stays, the more it's gonna work against you. And this is for the YM is already, this one here, it is from the market analyzer. And the YM is going direct to the target, is 4458. And here's the Nasdaq start sinking from the target one, as we said. And if we look at the clock is 10:36. So we still have plenty time to hit the target 2 on the Nasdaq. And this trade here is not doing anything. It's just sitting on hold, doing nothing. And the longer this trade stay, the more it goes against you. And in those situations, if the market don't go to your direction immediately, close the trade, override the auto trade and close it. Because the longer you stay open position on that trade, the more it's going to work most likely against you. So you have to be careful. So now we climb into target 1, it's 1037. The ES is coming to the institutional number 6,086. Don't expect anything above that number. Let me show you why. Because here it is the 2 yellow lines. Once the market enter those 2 yellow lines, doesn't matter where your auto trade coming from, which supermarket on Sunday afternoon, there is no way you can take any trade once the market enter those 2 yellow lines. There is no way. We've been doing this for many years. And then once the market entered the market, the two yellow lines, you have the target one followed by resistance. So when the amateur traders, when the market enter here, the amateur traders are going for long. And here is your reversal is right there. This is your reversal is right there, 6,088. If you're not sure about reversal, then you use a micro account and leave it alone, because this is where you're hitting the market from top to the bottom. So this is the end of it. This is the end of it. So right now we are on 10:38. Look at the clock. Don't look at your PNL. Look at your clock. And let's see where we're going. And now we have a race with the timing. We have race with timing. Now 10:38. We only have 20 minutes for 11 o'clock. Be careful. The 30-year Treasury bond now firing a sell signal. When the 30-year Treasury bond fire a sell signal, that gives push for the ES. And here it is. When the 30-year Treasury bond fire a signal sell, your ES go high. When the 30-year Treasury bond fire long signal, your ES is going down, guaranteed. So let's see now, with the 30-year Treasury bond, we have a 3 signal short, and that is gonna explode the market to the upper trend, hopefully. The Nasdaq is struggling after the institutional, and it seems like the ES wanna climb to the institutional at 6,087. That's why I dragged the YM target a little bit higher, because it was much more beef to that trade. And with our trade with the Nasdaq, we are still on idle. We are only $670 so far in 1 hour. And you know, I keep forgetting this disc. You can push the button and it goes up, and then you can stand up. This is lovely. I keep forgetting this. Yeah, and I have it for over a year. Anyway, now I stood up. So, and then here it is, start going down again. The re-entry on the Nasdaq is 21,817. This is the re-entry on the Nasdaq. The CL have a new signal, and the gold has a new signal. And let's look at it's 1043, and now we have on the swing trading 8,400, and now it's 1043, and guess what? It's gonna climb to target 2, and this one climbing to target 1. Simple. Let's see what happened. Here it is, 1044. 1044. And the train coming on time. Here it is. We're coming to the target 1. It's 1044. Plus minus 10 minutes, 11 o'clock. Profit taken, followed by a resistance. And here it is. Welcome to trading. Target 2, 1045. Target 1 hit on the ES at 1045. It's not gonna go above that number. Don't get excited. It's not going above that number. Even if it did 1 bar or 2 bars, leave it alone. Leave it alone, because the Nasdaq still have a couple bars to go. It might go ahead and drag the ES for a couple more bars. Leave it alone. You hit your institutional number, target 1, finished. It's 1045. Burger time. The Nasdaq still going to climb to target 2. It's between the 2 yellow line, followed by a lot of resistance. It's finished. It's dead meat. Once you hit the target 2, it's finished. Take the crumbs off the table. Leave the amateur traders behind and let them enjoy from 11 to 12 by themselves. Leave them alone. So don't get excited with a bar or 2 on the ES. It's not going to climb target 2 right now. Not now. He has a long way to go to climb to the target 2. But we are, because this Nasdaq maybe have a couple more bars, maybe it's going to experience a bar or 2 above. If we notice the ES, gentlemen, sitting right at the institutional, with this one coming from the market analyzer, estimated the target 6,087. This now, don't get excited over it. Do not allow an Autotrader to take a trade above that line. Because this now, here, this noise is coming from the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq hit the target 1. But now is struggling to hit the target 2, and now it's 1047. We don't know what will happen right here, right now. Everything, the momentum showing, is gonna go ahead and expand. The buyers over the sellers with the 6 different time frame. The high time frame is pointing to the long position, and the target is up. All those whatnots pointing the market is going up, and it is finding little difficulties to hit the target 2, but it will, because it's not that far from the target 2. However, the ES you are on the top of the line here. You maximized your profit all the way to target 1. And what happening when the ES hit the target 1, profit taken is dragging the Nasdaq with him. The Nasdaq have a very strong, it is like a fight between those two. This guy want to reach his target 2, and is trying to lift the ES for a couple more bars above that so he can achieve target 2, but the ES is finished. The ES is finished from now till 12 o'clock. It is 11:48. I don't know if the Feds are still talking right now, can drag the market. And now we hit reversal, warning sign, reversal. And now this noises above, and then you have this reversal noise come in. This now is no longer relative in a trade when the ES crossed the 6,088, because what it is, the Nasdaq desperately needs to hit this one. And now what we see here is noises, is 1049, climb into the target profit taken. Watch it in action. And that's why we expanded the target on the YM based on one contract. It's 1049. The swing trading already hit $10,000. So if you are on the swing trading with the Nasdaq and you have $10,000 and you are just 1 bar away from the target 2, what is taking you for not taking a profit? How much you can get out of it? Nothing. And now once we hit the target 2, it's going to sink to the 21,800. So your profit from 10,000 is going to drop to 8,000. So now we recognize this is the top here of this market. There is not much going on. I don't know if Paul, the Federal, is still talking, but even if they are talking, technically this market is finished. I don't care who's talking. It's finished. So this bubble, this bar here, is nothing. We already achieved target, and now it is 1050. It's coming right there. If you think you're gonna whack this market with this, you see those ATR signals, they are selling them on a cheap app. Good luck with that. You don't know if what he's using a daily chart, an hourly chart. You don't know what the hell he's doing. No. You don't learn, you don't earn. This is the rules in this market. You don't learn, you don't earn. And it is 1051. It's a big teaser. We still have 10 minutes. It's not over yet until it's over. Eight more minutes. 8 more minutes. What time is it? 10:52. Even the ES, I was not expecting this. He climbed into target 2. That I was not expecting. I was expecting target 1. The market is full of surprises. He wants to hit the target 2 by 11 o'clock. We still have 7 minutes. Actually, the ES, I don't know if you can see this, the wick is right there. The wick, on top of this wick, is 6092. And the target is 6092.75. So we missed the target 2 on the ES by 3 ticks. What time is it? 10:53. And then we hit the reversal here. The reversal, they do not repaint on our charts. They do not repaint. They stay where they are. And it says reversal. The wick, it was 6092, and target 2, it is 6092.75. 3 ticks. Now it's 10:54. We still have 6 minutes, plus minus 10 minutes. 11 o'clock, target 2, plus minus 10 minutes, always. We still have 5 minutes. And today you have to see the good and the bad. Today the Nasdaq did not make it. The Nasdaq did not make 1,000. He went back to $10. Welcome to trading, because he kept taking a reversal and did not make it. Welcome to trading. This is real life. Most of the time makes it, but today did not make it. Welcome to trading. You have to see the good and the bad. Now the reversal fired on the 3 reversal fired, 1, 2, 3 fired on the pullback. And then on the Nasdaq, we have a sell signal. So there is a pullback, and then it's going to climb again. So far, it looked like it's finished. Let's see. Still can surprise you, the market. Don't trust the market. Can surprise you. Can really surprise you. Be careful with the Nasdaq. If the Nasdaq break, this is very normal. When you hit target 2, it goes between target 1 and target 2 for 40 minutes. This is normal behave on the market. So this is the re-entry. This is normal, what happening. If the market, the bar close below the 21,843, if the bar close below that number, close all your trades. Close all your trades. The trend is finished. Let me show it to you. It's very simple. Here is your line, and the bars are far from the line. The farther the bar is from the line, the stronger the trend is. And if this one break, that means the trend is over. And as we said, 1 minute you had 10,000, a little over 10,000 on the ES. And if you don't take a profit, you're going to end up with around 8,000. And that's what happened. Exactly what we said. On this NASDAQ, we did not make the 1,000. We had like 600 and we went down to plus $10. No, we were plus 600 and we lost it. We are only have $10 only out of the $600 we made earlier. And now it is broke that line, and it is the long trades are finished. The long trades are finished, and that NASDAQ trade is going to make $1,000. It's finished. We hit the, we missed by the target 2. It was 21,871, and we missed a few ticks to the target 2. And let me see if this one is going to revive from that number. Let's see where the bar is going to close. This is a really key here where the market is going to close. If the bar closing above, indicate this is a pullback re-entry. If the bar close below, that means kiss the trend goodbye. Right now, right here, this bar is making a difference on your trade, not your auto trade, not your wisdom, with all the respect. Where this bar is going to close. If it close below that number, short, no more long. If this bar right now close above that number, we are on a pullback re-entry. Total different story, gentlemen. Total different story. So let's see where this bar, look, we are waiting on this bar to make a decision. It's a technical area here. It's not an ATR, not your momentum, not your MACD, not whatever you have. We need to see where this bar is closing. And that's why you can see the bar is struggling where to close. Look, cannot find direction. Look at this. Look at this bar. There is wick on the top and there is a wick on the bottom. Cannot make up his mind which direction want to go. Look, it's hanging right there between left and right. It's hanging. There we go. We kiss it goodbye. Let's see where it's going to close. Closed. We need to see this bar closing. This is the longest time for that bar has to close one direction. It's only 1 minute bar. Cannot make up his mind. We need a good bar down. You can see it's on neutral, those bars, and now we are it's not giving it up. This number is a key. It's not giving it up. If you notice those colors here, they are like orange. That's mean neutral. There is no direction. You can see here is a green or red. When you see this orange, that means it's a neutral. Cannot figure out which direction want to go. And it seems like it's losing the ground. The signals start turning to red. The buyers has a shrink and the sellers start increasing. This is 10 steps ahead from any other trader. Have this, his eyes glued on some basic indicators from the 80s. He still lives in the 80s. He has not recognized we are in 2025 yet. Probably he listened to hippie music. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, look, the market refused to die. Let's see what. I mean, we are done for 1 hour, but I'm very interested to see which direction this Nasdaq is not getting any direction. Let's see. You know, sometimes when you see things like this, you say what this amateur trader is doing right now. But he's thinking. He's looking at PNL, he's looking, he's praying, what he's doing. Still cannot find direction. Look, still cannot find direction from. Wants to sink, something is holding it. That's it. That's it. It's finished. And well, we thought we're gonna walk away with $10 on that auto trade. If the Nasdaq keep going, we're gonna hit the $1,000 immediately based on one contract. Let's extend the time for us now for another couple minutes to see where we are going with that trade. If you notice, those bars are in orange and yellow, indicating there is no direction. Let's see. But I think the market is sinking slowly. It's like a boat have a hole in it, and it's just sinking slowly. Now on that trade, we have 660 right now. We had a rough day on the scalping with the Nasdaq. And it's sinking more. Maybe we hit 1,000 on it, that will be nice. Well, if it hit this target, it's 1,000. It's not going to hit it. It's not. It's going back. Well, today we walked away with 400 on that auto trade. We did not make the 1,000. Because of this, he lost a lot here. And we were up to 700, and then he had one lousy movement. Made us, you know, I don't, it does not surprise me to see this Nasdaq flying again to the target 2. Does not surprise me, but we are done for today, so I'm not gonna be here anymore. We have some other commitments, and let me see. And the ES come back to target 1 as a re-entry and a climbing. So the market is finished. It's totally mixed. If we look, it's finished. It's red and green like a Christmas tree. The newer, the smaller time frame is in red. The buyers, they're not significantly over the sellers. They are a little bit one shot over the sellers. Weak trend to the long, and weak trend to the long as well in here. And you don't have a short trade either. And so practically, technically, the market is finished for the morning session, gentlemen. You know. And it's up to you what you want to do with it. We're not your financial advisor, and we wish you the best luck. We thank you very much, and I hope you got anything out of this today. Bye for now.